So we drove 4 hours and we are in Versailles, the palace on Paris. It's the first time that we are visiting this. It's big, it's nice. We'll be here for around the afternoon, so 4 hours. So let's take you into our tour of the Palace of Versailles. Gabriella, where are we? How is it called? The Palace of?
The Palace of Versailles.
Versailles. Good.
We had a timed entry for Versailles and the process was easy. We arrived a few minutes early, got in line and were let in right on schedule. No waiting around and everything was clearly marked. Once we passed the entrance, we stepped onto the main square. It's wide, open and gives you that first real look at the scale of the palace. We paused here to take some family photos and take in the view. It's a good starting point before the actual visit begins. You get a sense of the size of the grounds and where things are located. Before heading into the main parts of the palace, we had lunch at one of the sit-down restaurants inside the grounds. The menu had good options and it was nice to take a break and enjoy a calm meal before the tour. Having a full meal before starting was the right call. There's a lot of walking and standing ahead, and this gave us the energy to enjoy it all without rushing. We had lunch at Angelina, the sit-down restaurant inside the Versailles grounds. It was a calm, comfortable place to take a break before exploring the palace. We ordered the croque monsieur and the vol au vent. Both dishes were nicely presented and full of flavor. The service was quick and friendly, and even with a lot of visitors, the space didn't feel too crowded. It's a bit on the pricey side, but for the convenience and quality, Angelina is a great option if you're planning to eat inside Versailles.
So we're finished. I believe it was a very good meal. It's the best croque monsieur I ate in a very long time. It was also 18 euros, so it's quite expensive, but it was worth it. I'm pretty full, but I got dessert coming up. The good thing about this restaurant is they have breakfast all day. So for Gabriella, who loves fruit salad and pain au chocolat, it's for her. It's a feast. So we just let her eat fruit and some bread. You had the meal of the day, and it was vol au vent, was also very good. Okay, now I will finish this rosé, and then we also ordered some dessert for me. So let's see.
I ate fruit salad and ik eet flap water.
Our tour began at the Royal Chapel, one of the first rooms you see inside Versailles. The space is massive and incredibly detailed. Gold accents are everywhere, from the railings to the ceiling trim, and the height of the room makes it feel even more impressive. We took a few moments to look around and take it all in. The organ above the altar and the painted ceiling really stand out. It's not a place you can walk through, but you can get a clear view from the upper level where the most of the tour starts.
Ook in de kapel.
At the far end of the chapel, the large pipe organ stands above the altar. It's beautifully detailed and still in use for special events. The craftsmanship is incredible. After visiting the chapel, we entered the Salon d'Hercule, one of the most impressive rooms in the palace. It was originally designed to connect the king's grand apartment to the royal chapel, and it definitely makes a statement. The first thing you notice is the ceiling. It's completely covered by a massive painting called the Apotheosis of Hercules. The artwork is dramatic, showing gods and figures floating in a bright sky. It's so detailed that you could easily spend several minutes just looking up. The walls are lined with marble and decorated with large paintings and gold trim. This red room is the king's bedchamber. It's richly decorated with gold, velvet and heavy drapes. The king slept here, and even waking up was a formal event watched by his court.
We are in the most famous room. We are in the most famous room of Versailles. We are in the room of mirrors. And this is where the Treaty of Versailles has been signed after World War I. So that basically formed the basis for World War II. But that set aside, beautiful. History has been written in every way here.
We ended our inside tour in the Hall of Battles. It's a very long room filled with big paintings that show important battles from the French history. The paintings are in order, starting with the oldest battles and moving up through the years. Each one shows soldiers, leaders and actions from real events. Under each painting there is a sign with the name of the battle and the people who were part of it. It's like walking through a history book, just with pictures instead of pages. Along the walls here there are also nice marble heads of important military leaders. The room is quite big and very different from the gold and fancy rooms earlier in the palace. It's a strong way to end the tour. It reminds you that Versailles isn't just about kings and queens, it's about the history of France. Before heading to the gardens, we stopped in the Parliament room. This is where royal councils and important meetings were held. It's formal, with rich wood, gold details and big chairs for the kings and his advisors.
Okay, so we are in the gardens of Versailles. They say gardens, not the garden, so it means that it's big. There are many, and I hope we can find the train so we don't have to walk the whole thing. It's hot. This morning it was cold. Now it's nice weather. It's 21 degrees, but it's nice weather outside. Yeah, beautiful. I'm happy when you saw this inside, which is ancient and nice. All these, the one room after the other. Now it's good to have some fresh air. We just eat some lovely macaroons, and now we are ready to explore.
To see more of the gardens, we took the little train that runs through Versailles grounds. It's a small and open train that takes you to the main stops, like the Grand Tryon, the Petit Tryon, and the Queen's Hamlet. You can hop on and off at different places, and it's a good choice if you don't want to walk the whole way. The gardens are huge, and it would take hours to see it all on foot. We saw that you can also rent golf carts, which looked fun and gave you more freedom, but the line was very long, and when we got there, so we decided to take the train instead. After riding the train, we felt like the golf carts might have been a better option if the wait wasn't so long. You can stop when you want and go at your own pace. Still, the train ride was relaxing, and it gave us time to enjoy the gardens without getting too tired. After getting off the train, we walked down the main path toward the Apollo fountain, also called the Bassin d'Apollon. It's one of the most famous fountains in the Versailles gardens. The fountain shows Apollo, the sun god, rising from the water in his chariot. It's placed right in the center at the end of the grand perspective and lines up perfectly with the palace behind it. As we got closer, classical music started playing through the speakers hidden in the gardens. It added a special feeling to the whole area, calm, grand and beautiful. Gabriella couldn't resist. She started dancing right there on the path, spinning and moving to the music with the fountain in the background. It was a simple, happy moment, and it really brought the space to life. The sound, the view, and that little dance made it one of the best parts of the day.
Final review. We had a great day at Versailles. We did inside and now we visited the gardens. The weather was great. The gardens are really nice. It's big and it's nice that they play this classical music because it really takes you back into time. Let's say Gabriella was ballet dancing the whole time, so she also enjoying it. We took the train around these gardens. It was not a must do. I would just walk it, I would just walk on the main strip, and I think that these are the most beautiful sights actually. So yeah, that's it. We will go to our hotel right now, and then next thing tomorrow we will do something more magical because we're heading to Disneyland. But this was a good thing to do first because it's also Palace. And tomorrow see another castle.